One liter out, 1 liter in for me, 1 liter out for me, liter into dad. So I mean, I guess it's, yeah, with Talmadge, he's been on Blueprint for 2 years now with me, and we do all of our blood work together. And you're right, like if you look at the results of our blood work.
Wait, you're looking at a billionaire who's literally trying to buy immortality. He's spending millions to swap blood with his own teenage son. But look at his face. Something feels deeply off here. Stick around because this vampire protocol is just the tip of the iceberg in today's deep dive.
Indistinguishable.
I could be a part of a blueprint therapy that would help reverse my age and my dad's age and my grandpa's age all at the same time. And so I was ecstatic to have that opportunity to be a part of that.
That's me in the bag.
It's a nice looking bag.
I created this human. He's now almost 18 years old. We're now doing this together. I never imagined in my entire life this kind of.
Let's talk about Brian Johnson for a second. This guy calls himself the world's most measured human. But honestly, this feels like a deleted scene from a sci-fi horror flick. Look at the setup in that medical room. He's got a rotating team of 30 doctors, and he's burning through $2 million a year just to try and reverse his biological clock. But did you catch the most disturbing part? He's actually using his own son as a biological donor. We're watching a man try to vampire his way into staying young by harvesting youth from his own family. If you look closely at his skin and his eyes in these clips, he doesn't exactly look like the picture of natural health. He looks processed. It's this weird, eerie intersection of extreme wealth and existential dread. He's even created a program called Immortals to get others to pay $1 million a year to follow him. At what point does optimization just become a total rejection of being human?
Killed a Chatham County educator.
Broken glass and bent car frames being taken off the roadways in Chatham County after an early morning crash. The deceased, a beloved special education teacher, Dr. Linda Davis, who worked less than a mile away at Hess K-8. While students were out for President's Day, Monday was a work day for teachers like Dr.
Now look at this wreckage. This wasn't just a simple accident. It was a total disaster on the streets of Savannah. You can see the shattered glass and the twisted metal frames being hauled away by the crews. This whole mess happened because a suspect decided to flee from federal authorities during what should have been a routine traffic stop. He blew through a red light and pulled an illegal U-turn at high speed, and the result was absolutely devastating. A beloved special education teacher, Dr. Linda Davis, lost her life just blocks away from the school where she dedicated her career. It's a gut-wrenching reminder of how one person's reckless choice to evade the law can ripple out and destroy an entire community in seconds. When you see the photo of the suspect, Oscar Vasquez Lopez, it really hits home that this guy had no valid license and zero business being behind that wheel.
Is the shooter. So I want to walk you through what we know about him. Just take a look here at this picture. This is from his social media profiles. They say he also went by Roberta, so Roberta Dorgan. And sources tell Fox he was dressed in women's clothing when he showed up to his son's hockey game yesterday afternoon. These pictures you're looking at are from months ago, Bill, but witnesses and people we've talked to who were at this hockey game say that this was something that happened pretty often where he would show up in women's clothing. So according to
Check out these social media profiles. Investigators are poring over these right now because the red flags were everywhere. One day before the tragedy, the shooter actually posted a warning saying, "Do not wonder why we go berserk." It's a chilling look into the mind of someone who is clearly spiraling. Notice the photos from the hockey game. Witnesses say the shooter showed up there frequently, and it all built up to a targeted attack that left a family shattered. It's wild how often these berserk warnings are hidden in plain sight on digital platforms before anything actually happens. You can see the white van being towed away from the scene. It's just an ordinary vehicle, but it was the center of a massive investigation. This highlights why local authorities are moving away from virtue signaling and focusing strictly on the hard facts and digital footprints to prevent the next one. biohacking, or just plain madness? Let me know your thoughts on the vampire billionaire in the comments. Don't forget to sub for the next deep dive. Catch you later.